What is up, everybody? It's University here today. We have to talk about Push Square and these Sony fanboys that beyond butthurt. Apparently, because Xbox did an embargo on these PS5, PS4 versions of these games at the showcase yesterday, and it's on an embargo for 2 days. Literally 2 days. They can't say that hey, these games are on other platforms, and these people are butthurt about this. Push Square was one who was damage control before the event even started. I did a video about that earlier yesterday too. Like, how are you pre-damage controlling about these games not being on the platforms? But now they say that hey, Microsoft wants to makes gamers think these games are exclusive when it's like really Push Square is butthurt, and this fanboy in general is butthurt too, saying Microsoft's pathetic. Sony does embargoes for like up to 2 years that you won't even know these games are on all the platforms, coming on the platforms besides their PlayStation platform. So I don't see what the big deal is. It's 2 days. I'm pretty sure most people know these Persona games are coming out of the platforms. It's common sense. These coming out of the platforms, but no, Microsoft can't even have 2 days of an embargo without these guys being butthurt. It's like the Sony fan base is clearly the most entitled fan base in gaming history by far. But let's see what people have to say about this. PlayStation embargo games for 2 years equals A-OK, a green check. Xbox does it for 48 hours equals pathetic, bruh. Xbox can't even have people talking about the games just their showcase for 2 days without these guys being butthurt about it because they just cry so much about Xbox and what they're doing. It was never mentioned to be exclusive. They surely didn't. They just said a lot of these games are going to Game Pass, but they didn't say these games were exclusive, so I don't see what the big issue is. It's no worse than seeing only on PS5 from the Sony showcase. Yeah. Yet they were so ready to immediately point out all the third-party games coming out to their platform seconds after the PlayStation showcase ended. Because, once again, Sony has no issue with you thinking their games are only on their platform. As we see a lot, especially a lot of these games, like the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game, a lot of people thought that game was only on PlayStation. A lot of casual people thought that game was only on PlayStation, but the game was on all platforms. So that's why I saw a lot more on PlayStation. People, the average person probably thought that, hey, you can buy the game only on Xbox because they had the marketing rights. So once again, I don't see an issue with this. Like them having an embargo for 2 days. What's the big issue? It's literally 2 days. It's like, what's the? I don't know why that's such a bad thing, but whatever. Yeah, Xbox only wants 2-day exclusivity. Like, I don't see what the big deal about this is. Oh, I don't know. But we love Sony doing it. LOL. They says they always been pathetic. Remember when Xbox wasn't even allowed to mention Destiny was coming to Xbox? Come on, man. Yeah. Funny to think only Microsoft does it. Yeah, he seems to think only Microsoft has this issue of the embargo thing. I was like, all these companies do this, but you know, Microsoft does it. It's a problem. Red Dragon on PlayStation does it. It has no issue whatsoever. You're crying about a 48-hour marketing rights. Yeah, that is kind of pathetic. Like, who really gives a crap about 2 days? People can possibly think it's only on Xbox. Whoop-de-doo, 2 freaking days. Why don't we pull the list of games that Sony paid to make exclusive or just off of Xbox? Those Final Fantasy games, the big ones at that, just like, they're not coming to Xbox. I think that's a lot worse than 2-day exclusivity, like embargo, but okay. But go on. The bro was upset about 48-hour marketing rights. Yeah. This is so ridiculous because it's not like people are going to buy an Xbox for the games that's not even close to coming out. Playing dirty about time Xbox crew appear. Embargoes are only fun if PlayStation does it. It's kind of the sentiment I'm seeing from these Sony guys. It's like, it's okay if Sony does embargoes, but if Xbox does it, and for a short time period at that, it's a big issue. Clown take. People are just roasting this guy. Such hypocrisy. Phil Spencer says generation exclusives are completely counter to what gaming is about. How dare Xbox play dirty? And this is the most lightest version of playing dirty possible. It's 2 days of an embargo. It's like, is it even really worth like trying to post this quota from Phil Spencer to try to twist it? Like, really? 2 days. That's the most evil thing possible. Apparently, just having 2 day embargo, right? I can't imagine Microsoft actually did this for like years at this point, but they're just mad about 2 days. I don't even know why Push Square did a article about this. It's like, really? This is like such non-news at this point. It's only news to fanboys who just butthurt that Xbox got any type of or having any type of having a spotlight right now, pretty much. So early to be this salty. So it's bad. Is it bad when Sony pays for exclusivity? It's okay. This is one Sony fanboy that is not having a good day. Let's see. Okay, so apparently this is the different showcase poll results from Jeff Keighley. People thought the Xbox Showcase was an A for the overwhelming majority. The majority thought the Summer Game Fest was a B. And then people thought the PlayStation Showcase was a C. People thought Xbox had the better showcase by far. Who's been in last place forever? There you have it, desperate, pathetic moves. 2 days? Really that pathetic? That's desperate and pathetic to these guys? Okay. Elme, 48 hours, chill, little D. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Imagine this is the thing you legit get upset about, like 2 day embargoes. Like, I don't know. That's just so bizarre. Like, who cares? Cry about it, nerd. Sony has available for PS5, and that is okay. Xbox is the same as Sony as a problem. And it's a 2 day period at that. Well, the available for PS5 is a lot longer period as well. Like, there's literally on a box or whatever for a lot of these instances, but as you can see, Xbox doesn't need to buy time and exclusive chip away from third parties to fill its catalog as Sony does, with nothing of its own and living off exclusive pay to third parties. Yeah, that is kind of sad, to be honest. Like, literally, there's like big games for PlayStation this year, the Spider-Man, and then you got Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy 16, and maybe I think Rebirth comes out this year, next year. I'm not really sure, but it's like, where's the catalog for Sony's first-party games at? Dude, look at PlayStation facepalm. Hey, stupid, you do realize PlayStation does the same thing, right? PlayStation also pays for exclusion. Get a effing clue. Once again, he makes these posts and literally nobody, maybe a few people agree with him, but the vast majority are just roasting the guy. It's like, geez. Full stupid Spencer box. Okay. This game alone is better than everything we saw on the Xbox Showcase. Oh, this is completely different, something else, but yeah. So apparently this whole Xbox Showcase got a lot of Sony fanboys just really butthurt. A lot of fanboys, I haven't even heard their names before, but they're just like, they're so mad Xbox is getting spotlight. They're getting positive spotlight. They're so butthurt about it. Like, geez. It doesn't. Only 350K watched the poor Xbox Showcase on the main Xbox channel. I mean, there was multiple channels. I mean, really, we're only going by because 350K watched the main channel where there's like 50 people streaming the same showcase on multiple channels. Really, Xbox is a dog crap brand. Everyone knows over half them games are coming to PlayStation. Why are they so butthurt? Jeez, you mean to tell me out of all those games you weren't impressed by any Xbox game? You're really gonna tell me that? Or maybe this guy's just super butthurt. This article is from last year. Also, 48 hours have not even been passed, and we already know what's going to PlayStation. I'm not disappointed with your console war. I'm disappointed that you have to BS your weight with lies. Okay. As if Sony doesn't do this. What a child. I'll give Xbox crap sometimes, but I'll criticize any company when money put into the ecosystem isn't rewarding. Sony would like a first party, Xbox in general, but the game news was massive. Nintendo's still greedy, and lack of hardware upgrades can be frustrating when knowing they make okay. And it's kind of annoying because Nintendo does make some amazing games, but you start limited to that weak hardware. So, but they still get a pass. But But this is not about Nintendo. This is about these butthurt Sony fanboys being mad that these games are being embargoed for 2 days. Like, it really. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. I don't know why someone be mad about 2 day embargoes. It's like literally that's like a weekend. That's nothing. What is that? That's 2 days. It's 48 hours. But I don't know. These guys get butthurt about the smallest things. And these guys have such a meltdown about Xbox's showcase. It's like so many people are just so butthurt about what Xbox showed. They just can't give Xbox props about anything. It's just sad at the end of the day. But I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.